Building on the momentum of Operation Sindoor, India is accelerating its march towards self-reliance in defense technology with a string of big-ticket projects ranging from advanced missile systems and fighter jets to radar networks and unmanned platforms. The Defence Research and Development Organization and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited are spearheading these initiatives in what officials describe as mission mode, execution aimed at meeting ambitious deadlines. At the heart of this drive is the country's hypersonic weapons program. In a development seen as a potential game changer, DRDO is preparing to test a new class of hypersonic missile, christened Dhvani, by the end of 2025. Described as a hypersonic glide vehicle, the missile is designed to fly at speeds exceeding Mach 5 or 6, nearly 7,400 km per hour, while executing sharp maneuvers mid-flight. Defense experts say such capabilities would make it extremely difficult to intercept by existing missile defense systems, including advanced shields like Israel's Iron Dome and America's THAAD. The proposed weapon builds directly on the success of DRDO's hypersonic technology demonstrator vehicle, which validated scramjet, that is supersonic combustion ramjet propulsion, during earlier ground tests. The scramjet combustor ran continuously for over 1000 seconds, a record-setting performance that confirmed India's mastery over the critical technology needed for sustained hypersonic flight. Unlike conventional cruise missiles, the glide vehicles relies on a two-stage mechanism. A rocket booster propels it to high altitude, from where it detaches and glides at hypersonic speed towards its target. This high-speed, low-altitude trajectory, coupled with the ability to make complex turns, makes interceptions by enemy air defense extremely challenging. The system, according to experts, will be capable of striking both land-based and maritime targets with pinpoint precision. In recent months, DRDO has quietly completed a series of critical tests covering aerodynamics, thermal management, guidance systems, and the scramjet engine. Engineers have also successfully trialed advanced ceramic-based thermal barrier coatings to withstand extreme heat generated during hypersonic flight. With these breakthroughs, officials say the project have moved closer to its first full-scale flight trial, expected by the end of 2025. The Dhvani missile, projected to be more lethal than the BrahMos, could place India in a select club of nations, including the United States, Russia, and China, that have demonstrated operational hypersonic weapons. This milestone will provide a new direction to India's strategic and regional security and further strengthen the country's position in the global power balance. Dhvani carries a two-stage system. A rocket booster pushes it upwards. Once released, the glide vehicle races towards its target at hypersonic speed. The missile travels at extremely low altitude, similar to BrahMos, but with 6 times the speed of sound. This speed and altitude combination makes interception impossible. Experts say the system can strike both land and sea-based targets with precision. China's DF-26 has been considered one of the most destructive hypersonic missiles in the world. But if compared critically, Dhvani goes far beyond. The DF-26 has been deployed for years and is known for long-range capability, but its design is locked to a relatively fixed trajectory, with limited agility in mid-flight. Dhvani is being shaped to outmaneuver defenses, changing direction mid-course and deceiving radars. The strike envelope of DF-26 also has restrictions in terms of altitude and sustained maneuvering. By design, Dhvani breaks all those limits. This makes India's strategic posture significantly more formidable. It also puts India in the rare groups of nations that have developed operational hypersonic weapons. Alongside United States, Russia, and China, defense analysts believe the pairing of BrahMos and Dhvani will give India a decisive edge for at least the next 15 years. Neither China nor Pakistan would be able to counter these systems if fully developed. With Dhvani, India signals that its missile program is not only keeping pace with global powers, but is ready to set a new benchmark in the race for hypersonic supremacy. As the test date approaches, the message to adversaries is clear. India's military technological leap is not just incremental, it's transformational. The Dhvani hypersonic missile represents the future of warfare, where speed, stealth, and precision converge to create an unstoppable force. For India, this is not merely about keeping pace with global powers. It is about setting the pace and ensuring that the nation's sovereignty remains unchallenged in an increasingly complex geopolitical environment.